Welcome, beautiful friends. I'm Freeman, and today I wanted to take you through this stretch and mobility session, which I try and do at least once a week to keep my body feeling mobile, flexible, and my joints feeling nice and healthy. So at the very least, I would like you to have either a yoga strap. If you don't have a strap, you could also use a towel or a long sarong. And if you have them handy, a yoga block and a cushion will also make a lot of these shapes a lot more accessible in your body. Apart from that, just make sure that you have a nice, safe, flat space and that you always listen to your body. Take a rest or modify today, however and whenever you need. But I'm so grateful for your time and your energy. So as soon as you're ready, take a deep breath and let's get moving. We'll begin today by coming into a nice deep squat. Taking your heels onto a cushion or onto a rolled up yoga mat will just give your ankles a little bit more space as you come down. When you first come down, just take a little moment, kind of rock side to side, press the knees out, warming into those ankles, the knees, the hips. Just give yourself a little bit of a moment to get settled. At the same time, I want you to start to try and breathe down into the lower back, trying to breathe some space down into the sacrum. And then find your center for a moment. Can you sit back into the heels? And then lift up through the heart and the chest, draw the shoulders down. Take a deep breath in here, pressing those knees out, spine long. And exhale. Beautiful job. Take one hand to the opposite ankle, stretch your arm to the sky, find a beautiful twist, keep pressing those knees out. Take a deep breath into the side of the waist as you grow the arm taller. Exhale, coming back through center, straight to the other side. Inhale, arm to the sky, pressing those knees out, drawing those shoulders down, reach tall. Breathing into the waist. And back through center, one more time each side, just flowing through with the breath. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, back to center. Beautiful job. Other side, breathe it in. And take it down. Taking your fingertips to the mat or onto a block. This is going to give you a little bit more space. Press into the block around the spine as you lift the hips and let the head hang. And then take those hips back down. Maybe you reach the arms forward or take your block with you. 3 more like that. Take the block down, press into the fingertips around, lift the hips. And take it down, starting to breathe and open into those hamstrings. Twice more. You keep your knees as bent as you need here. They don't have to be straight. In your low squat, can you lift that chest? Last one. Nice and smooth with your movement. And then take it down. Last time, lifting that block or reaching the arms forward. Take your hands down. Start to point the toes forward. Soften the knees. We're going to roll up. So draw the belly in towards the navel. Rolling up through the spine, grounding through your heels. At the top, roll the shoulders back. Take a breath in. And then exhale, chin to chest, start to roll back down. Take your time for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Generously bend through the knees. As we start to tip the weight forward onto the toes, can you find a balance for the moment? Draw the shoulders down, breathe in. And you can use your hands to come down into a toe sit. So from the side, you'll see that we're getting a nice stretch towards the backs of the feet. You can stay here or you can find this little bit of a flow. This is just an option. Draw the core up, come to the balance, and then take your knees slowly back down to the mat. And again, once more, draw the core up, find your balance, and then take the knees down, just a little extra spicy option for you. All right, so let's come down into kneeling. You can sit on your cushion or your block to give yourself some extra space and find your strap. So we're gonna warm up into the shoulders now. So the closer your hands are here, the more intense the stretch will be on the shoulders. The wider, the easier that it will feel. So we're gonna take it up and back, and then forward. Beautiful. I'm just gonna move forward a little bit. And we continue to move here. Also getting a nice stretch into the tops of the feet. Let's go 2 more. Beautiful. Try and make this movement nice and smooth. Last one. And from here, we're going to take one arm over, the other arm forward, and we come back the other way. That same arm goes back and the other comes forward. Nice. We're going to do that 3 more times. So one back, the other forward, same arm moves again. It goes back and then back to the starting position. Well done. So again, trying to make this as smooth as possible. Gaining mobility in the shoulders. Beautiful. Final time. Let's go back. Forward. Same arm. Well done. All right, take that down. Let's give the hands a little bit of a shake out. Now, if you've been on the FIT program, you've been holding weights, right? So let's give our forearms a little bit of a stretch out. So take your right arm forward, palm facing forward, draw those fingertips back. Draw your shoulders down, sit tall. You might feel that stretch in the wrist, nice and gentle. Take a deep breath in and out. Now this time turning that palm over, palm facing towards you, draw the fingertips back. You should feel it on the top side of the forearm. Take a deep breath in and out. Let it go. Straight to the other side, palm forward, draw those fingertips back. Not too much, be gentle with yourself. Breathe in and out. Turn it over, pull it back, breathe it in and out. Release the hands down into the lap. Let's just take some little half neck rolls here. And just breathing into the sides of the neck. Let the shoulders be heavy. For 4, for 3, 2, and 1. And last little bit of work here. We're going to take our strap into our right hand, take it overhead, bend the elbow. Your left arm is going to reach behind to find your strap. I want you to try and walk your hands up. Maybe they meet. Otherwise, holding onto your strap, lifting up through your heart. Drawing the elbows up and away from each other. Take a breath in, sit tall. Neck in line with your spine. Beautiful stretch out for the lats and the triceps. One more breath in. And gently release. Let's come to the other side. Left arm up, bend the elbow. Your right arm reaches back to find that strap. They walk together. If they can, then roll the shoulders back, lift the heart. Take a breath in. And breathing into any sensation, any little stretch that you're feeling here. One more in. And out. Release your strap. Take your props to the side. And take your hands down under your shoulders. Give your hips a little sway as we come to some gentle cat-cow. As you inhale, I want you to press the tops of the feet to the mat, arch the spine. As you exhale, tuck the toes round and press the mat away, chin to chest. Beautiful. Inhale, tops of feet down, arch, heart draws through. Exhale, tuck the toes round. Beautiful cat position. Let's go twice more like this. Nice and smooth and slow. Exhale, starting to bring some movement into that spine. Last one, inhale. Down to the belly. Exhale, round. And from here, just take the knees a little wider. As you send the hips back, find child's pose for a moment. Let's just sway it side to side. And then we're going to begin to move. So we're going to glide the chest forward, look forward. Keep your elbows drawing in towards your ribs. We're going to come forward, press into the mat, lift, open the chest, send the hips back to your child's pose. We're going to go for 4. So let's go. Keep those elbows in, glide forward and up. Draw lower belly in, hips back and child's. And again, forward, up, press the hips back, release. Twice more. Exhale. Inhale, come forward. And exhale, send it back. Beautiful, lifting up, interlace the palms behind your back. Take a nice big stretch here. And then slowly coming up into kneeling, you're going to take your right leg forward. You're in a low lunge position. Now I want your hip to be over your back knee. From here, you're going to tuck your tail under and keep your shoulders over your hips. Keep that tuck of the tail, keep that engagement through the core. We're going to come forward only as far as we can before we start to arch, okay? So squeeze that left glute. Let's take 5 little pulses forward. Press back for 2. Keeping the top of that back foot grounded down. 3, 4. We're going to hold this one down. 5. Maybe you take the palms down, press away from that front leg. See if you can find a rounding here. Breathe in, squeeze this glute, feel the front of the left hip. Breathe out. One more in. And out. We're going to take a quad stretch. So you can take your left hand down and reach back. You can use a strap, or you can stay up nice and lifted with both hands to that left foot. Again, find that tuck, that stack of the shoulders over the hips. 3 breaths here. In, drawing the heel in towards the glutes, and out. Those quads are working hard for us every day, especially in our training. And out, squeeze that left glute. One more breath in. And I want you to be gentle as you release that back foot, tuck the back toes. Let's open out into a Scandasana position. Now, you can have your block in front of you. Some of us will have our heels up, eventually working to get that heel down. When you're ready, we can use our hands to transfer the weight to the other leg, or you can try and move back and forward with the hands up off the mat, okay? We're going to take a couple of rounds side to side, flexing those toes back towards you as you land. Good. So again, you can use your block, you can use your hands. Keep pressing the knee out and turning the thigh of your long leg up. Let's take 2 more each side. Really opening into the groins, the inner thighs, the hamstrings. We're going to take that low lunge to the other side. So take any props that you need. Take your right knee down, your left leg is forward. So from here, stack the hips over the knee, tuck the tail under. Let's start to pulse, squeezing this glute. For 3. Nice. Press the back foot down 2 as you squeeze the glute and open that front hip. 4. On the next one, we're going to stay down and hold for 3 breaths. Maybe you play with pressing into that front thigh. Again, it's that rounding, that tuck, that drawing in of the navel that's going to get you that greater stretch in the front of the hip. 2 more breaths. You are active with this glute and the back of the top foot. 1 more breath in. And coming into the quad stretch, so you can take your hand down and find your foot however you please. You can use a strap to find it. Tuck the tail, draw the heel in, and we stay here for 3 breaths. Now I intend you to do this class more than just the once, and each time you do, it will become a little bit more familiar. One more breath in. Be gentle as you release. Tuck those back toes, make your way to a wide-legged forward fold. Just take a little bit of a moment to get comfortable here, maybe a little sway side to side. Our feet are parallel. We're drawing up through our thighs. We take our fingertips down either to a block or to the mat. Let's take a twist. So one arm up to the sky. Shoulders stay over the wrists, and then slowly come back down to the other side. And just like as we strength train, we get stronger each week, the same with our mobility and flexibility. If we're consistent and we have a routine, we're going to feel our bodies opening up week by week. Beautiful, last one. All right, coming back to the top of your mat, take your hands down, find your downward facing dog. Start to pedal it out. Really getting into those ankles, into those toes. Spread your palms on the mat, enjoy. For 3, 2, 1. We're going to find a pigeon pose. So take your right leg forward, but we're going to stay active in the pigeon. So we're really not allowing our hips to kind of settle down, right? I want you to press into your front shin. Your ankle is active, your toes are flexed. We're lifting our hips up off the ground and we're grounding into that back foot again. Maybe you can take your hands off, maybe they come to your head. We're pressing and we're holding for 5, for 4, building strength at our end range, for 3, 2, 1. Now take your hands down, let that go. Maybe you take a cushion under your front thigh, under your front hip, so that you can just relax, and we're going to stay here as well for the count of 5. Breathe in. Really let this one go. And 2. 3. 4. 5. Slowly rolling it up. Take a little moment, then ground into your palms. Send that right leg back and high. Bend the knee open through your hip. Breathe the knee up to the sky. And then exhale, coming back to your downward facing dog. Let's take some spinal rolls as you inhale, round to the toes. Roll forward to plank as you exhale, knees drop, arch, press back. And 2. Nice and slow, nice and fluid. Last one. 3. And press it back. Shake it out side to side. And let's find our pigeon on the other side. Left leg forward. And again, maybe you stay grounding down through that shin, still using the hands, okay? So be careful, listen to your body. If you're ready, you're grounding into that back foot, and then maybe you lift yourself all the way up. We hold for 5. Flexed, strong front leg. For 4, squeezing your right glute. For 3, 2, 1. Slowly coming down. Remember, this is a process, okay? Each week you'll get more and more access into your body, into your joints, so don't force yourself anywhere ever. Find your center, maybe close your eyes for a moment and breathe. One more breath in. And then slowly lifting back up. Press into your palms, make your way back to all fours. And then you're going to slowly come down onto your belly. Take it nice and easy. Take your arms out wide. From here, we bend the right knee. We roll onto our left side. You're trying to get your toes up towards your left hand. And then we come back to center, reset. Other side, left leg behind. And back to center. Keep moving side to side, just in your own time. A nice little twist. Opening of the shoulders, the chest. One more each side. And then last one. Beautiful. From here, just interlace the palms behind the back. Just take one breath in. Lengthen back through your legs. Lift the chest. Inhale. And then exhale. Release, press back. Beautiful job. Cross your legs behind you. Come to seated. We're going to come to 90-90, working our internal rotation. So, option 1, 90-90. You can use your hands behind you to support. We're flowing through from side to side. Option 2, you'll lift up through the hands, finding that 90-90. Option 3, we come to the side. We lift and press the hip forward, come back down, move through center, okay? So just a few moments here to work on wherever you are. See if you can move nice and smooth. No rush. And we're about to come down onto our back, so let's take one more. Each side, make sure you're nice and even. Last one. Beautiful. So on your backs, you will need your strap, okay? So slowly, slowly coming down. Woo! Be gentle with yourself. Maybe you give yourself a little bit of windscreen right here for a moment. Breathe, enjoy, and let's start to move into the hamstrings. So taking your arms out wide, kind of opposite to what we were doing before on our belly with our scorpion. We're going to sweep the right leg to the opposite hand and then take it back through center. Come to the other side, nice straight leg, and back to center. Whew, so I've run out of room here, but you can kind of see we can start to swing that leg. Beautiful. Keep going. Let's just go for 4, for 3. Trying to reach that hand, and 1. Okay, so find your strap or your sarong, lay down on your back. You're going to take your strap to the balls of your right foot, and your left leg can be bent or extended. The choice is completely yours. From here, press the heel to the sky, draw your toes back towards you. At no point here does your knee need to be completely straight, okay? Work within your own body, especially with your hamstrings, do less. From here, we're going to bend the knee, extend. For 2, soften the shoulders, soften the face. For 3, and 4. Drop your strap, take hold behind your thigh, your knee can be bent, but then start to press your thigh into your hands. You're pressing actively pressing back with the hands. For 2, press, press, press. For 1, and release, take hold of your strap, see if you can bring that leg even closer in towards you. 1 more round. We bend, extend. Again, remember, you do not have to have a straight leg here. For 3, and 4. Take hold behind the thigh, press it into the hands. Your hands press back. For 2, active, active. For 3, nice and strong. For 4, and straight away release. See if you can bring that leg back even further towards you. 1 more breath in, and let it go. I just want you to take that right leg long. Give it a little bit of a shake. Maybe you feel that blood circulating through the leg, yeah? Give it a little moment, give it a second, breathe. And then let's come to the other side. So bend the right knee, hook your left foot, extend the heel up, draw the toes back, and bend. Extend. For 2. Remember, each side is different. So don't try and force one side to be the same as the other, okay? Keep checking in. Take hold behind the thigh, press. For 2. 3, hip square. 4, breathe it back down. See if you can bring it even closer. 2, 3, 4. Let's go again. Bend and extend. Bend extend. For 3, 4. Take hold behind the thigh, press. For 2, 3, 4. Bring it in for 4, 3, 2. Flex the foot, draw the toes back. 1. And then release, take that leg long, let it shake out. Take your strap to the side. We are nearly there, my friends. Draw your knees in, rock it up and back. Whoo, nice massage of the spine between the shoulders, right up to the top. And then we're going to finish off by practicing standing up without using our hands, okay? A really important thing to be able to do, a really great test of your mobility. If you cannot do it without your hands, I want you to try and do it just with one hand or two, slowly over time. Eventually you're popping up with no hands. So we come all the way up and then all the way back down. You take your time and then try the other leg all the way up, all the way back down. Once more to the other side. Beautiful. And this will get easier and easier with time. Again, you can use your hands as much as you need. And down. Last one, stand back up. And from here, I just want you to shake your body out. Just have a little bit of maybe a jump, a jiggle. Move through those hips, through those arms, releasing any last tension that you might feel in your body. For 3, 2, 1. Find your center. Take a breath in. Take your hands to your belly. Open your mouth. Exhale, side out. For 2. And 3. And 4. And you can open your eyes. Thank you so much for being here. I always feel like a completely new person after I've taken the time to kind of stretch and mobilize my body. I hope that you feel great. I hope that you found some things that you have to work on so that you can keep coming back and improving. Stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy, and I cannot wait to see you again soon. Mwah! Love you guys. Goodbye.